All right, today we're going to build a tool that downloads YouTube transcripts because, listen, I know you've been there before. You're trying to study the pros of a well-written YouTube script, and you go to one of these sites, and you have to X out of 10 different ads just to get an RTXT file. So we're going to fix that. I'm going to build it before I get a virus from one of these sites. And enough chit-chat, let's start building. So back when I was a rookie vibe coder 2 weeks ago, what I probably would have done is just gone into Cursor, opened the project, and just started prompting away. Now that I'm a veteran, what we're going to do is we are going to use an MCP server, specifically one called the Taskmaster, which essentially just breaks this out into a nice to follow PRD doc. I'm not going to walk through how to set up Taskmaster because it is kind of a lengthy process, but what you can do is just go to YouTube or do like what I just did and just ask ChatGPT. And then you can just go through step by step with ChatGPT to actually set this up. But let me show you what it did because it's pretty cool. So what you start with is first you initialize it in terminal. And then once it's initialized, you just give the prompt to Cursor and you say, this is what I want to build. Please write out this PRD file using the example PRD in the project directory. And then after I had the PRD, what I did was, and this is where the tool is really valuable, is I said, okay, now that we have the PRD, parse this out into subtasks. And so it did that. It started generating these subtasks in this task folder. So now I have step 1, step 2, step 3, and then you can just keep going with it. So it laid out the next task. Then I told it, okay, proceed. Then it goes through and it's pretty cool. It will refer to the documents and I'll actually like check these off one by one. So now it's on step 2, step 3. Okay, I think it's done. Are you done? How do I view this? Okay, here it is in all its glory. Yeah, it's styled pretty nice. All right, the real question is, does it actually work? So we go to YouTube, address. Okay, error. Let's check the console logs. Copy these console logs. What do we need to do? Okay, I found the issue around line 349. Before we start this, I just want to say it is not lost to me how incredible these tools are at scanning through code. It just scanned through 349 lines of code and found an error in 20 seconds. And I'm running on the Cursor slow version because I used up all my Cursor credits. Okay, let's see. I guarantee there's going to be more errors. There we go. Okay. Okay, so here's where my vibe coding laziness is going to bite me because now what happens, it works. Oh, it just worked a second ago. I just got this. It says this is a simulated transcript for video ID. Obviously, I didn't want just a simulated transcript. I don't know why it would assume that, but I should have checked all the documentation. Of course, I didn't read this whole PRD. I mean, I haven't read this many words in 2 years. So what it needs to do is build a full stack application, which I think we can do. I don't think it'll be that complicated. Okay, so went back in, it updated our PRD, it added a bunch of subtasks, at least I think it did. I'm gonna actually read these this time or maybe skim them, but it looks good. So, well, I need to read it first, but once I read it, I'm sure it's good. Okay, proceed. All right, so apparently it is done. All 20 tasks have been complete. Let's see how it looks. Where do I go to review this? Come on, baby, work. Doesn't even click. 22 steps later and it's still not working. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the consoles. Oh boy. Okay, so I just spent about 2 hours troubleshooting with Claude and it revealed a fundamental error that I should have known from the beginning, but as a vibe coder, I have to learn the hard way. The YouTube scraping solution we're using, YouTube transcripts libraries, it doesn't seem like it's working. So I'm determined to fix this freaking thing. What we're going to do now, we're going to go deeper down the rabbit hole and set up a Vercel serverless function to try to get this thing working. Here we go. Okay, so apparently cursor completed all the steps. Now, because I don't know what we're doing, I'm gonna go to Claude. Here's what cursor said it did. And now is the next step to go to Vercel and set this up. So it's having us install some dependencies in my Mac terminal. So now I'm logged into Vercel. I'm going to deploy in the directory. Okay, now it is deploying. So we've got the serverless function set up in Vercel. Here's the tool. It's not going to work yet though. What we need to do now is set up a different approach to actually extract these transcripts. And what we're going to do is Cheerio and node fetch. Again, I don't know what this means. This is just what Claude told me to do. So we're going to set that up. I have cursor working on that right now. And let's see if this thing is finally working. Okay, it looks like it's done. We're gonna go over to the local host server first and try this baby out. Okay, looks to be the same. Copy the link, paste the link, get transcript. Come on. That looks like a real transcript. Oof, I think that's the one from the video. I'm gonna be honest, I never thought I'd see the day. Actually did it. Wow, it's finally done. Let's try to download it. Come on. Download. Copy. Okay. At least we're getting the transcript. Now I just need to figure out how to get this to download. But it's there. It's finally there. So let's just figure that out and get this tool live. All right, so I just had a bunch more back and forth with the cursor and Claude that I wasn't about to record. But I think the download button will finally work. Let's see. So, okay, we have the tool. Just get one in here. Okay, that is a transcript. We have 2 download buttons. Not sure why. I guess this one. Oh, God. Thank God. We did it. We did it. All right, well, I hope for anyone watching this thinking that these AI builders have completely killed software development and that vibe coders are going to take over sees a video like this. I mean, even when we had Taskmaster come up with a PRD, this still was just not easy. Software developers, if you're watching, tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what I can improve on. There's probably a simpler approach to this that I just have not thought of, or obviously not me, the AIs haven't thought of. But there you go, a YouTube transcript downloader tool has been built. Barely.